really, really great baseball game, postseason game. Their guy, Edinburgh, was outstanding. I thought we were taking good at-bats against him. We just still couldn't grind him down as much as we would like to, so hats off to him. And then also I thought their lineup did a really good job not throwing away a ton of at-bats and trying to make Dylan work hard to get through their lineup, and they weren't necessarily, like I said, throwing away easy at-bats. And obviously that made a little bit more difficult for us and kept the score down, and that's a pretty entertaining postseason game.
Questions? Joey, were you surprised that he tried to score on that play, or did you kind of expect it under the circumstances because you made a really good throw?
Yeah. Honestly, I was just trying to catch that ball. You know, the sun was sunning all day, and I was kind of fighting demons with it for a little bit, and probably going to go back and look at that because I felt a little unathletic there for a second, but, you know, caught it, and Isai told me 4-4-4 and just try to get a good throw off, and worked out.
From California, you should be used to the sun.
Yeah. No, yeah.
We actually work on that play twice a week and catch play, so I'm glad it came to fruition there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Dylan, what were you doing to keep them off the bases and keep them off balance?
Yeah, I mean, like Coach said, that's a great lineup. You know, I just went in there with a focus of trying to be calm and just execute pitches as the best that I could. And I did a pretty good job today, but they did put some swings on a couple of pitches. But like I said, just trying to stay calm in those moments and just move on to the next pitch.
Did they kind of help you out early by taking, you know, some early swings in the count and not really running up your pitch count?
A little bit, I think so. Got up to 103 though, so they did fight off a bunch of pitches later on. So,
Coach, talk about winning this first game and just the importance of starting this World Series with victory.
Yeah, it's huge, especially with the day off tomorrow, and then it kind of guarantees you another following day in tournament. Really, really good. Gives these guys a longer experience, and I think just coming in, obviously we came thousands of miles away. We travel the farthest out of anybody, just to kind of get that and catch our breath tomorrow with a win instead of a loss. I think is massive.
Refresh my memory. How long ago were you here when you played for the championship?
I was here in 2017 in Texas, the one that was in Texas, and then I was with UCSD a second time in 2018.
Loma. When was it?
2022.
So is anybody from that team still with you?
Several, sitting right next to me.
So that brings me to the question I actually wanted to ask. How much does that experience, especially playing against a team that's on this stage for the first time, how much did that help?
Huge. For one, Dylan is a huge competitor, so he gets the juices flowing, and that's what makes him really good. His first start in the World Series in 22 didn't go exactly how he wanted to, but that was just from a little bit of overthrowing. I didn't get a sense of that at all this whole entire start, and I think now there's the experience he gets through. We had several others, our right fielder, our starting shortstop, as well. So, and they took calm at bats. So I thought that was a difference maker.
Dylan, how much different did this feel for you?
Yeah, it was a big difference. Like I said, one of my main focuses was to come in and be calm. And I think in 2022, I was a little amped up, a little ready to go. And so just coming back with the mindset to be calm and just be the pitcher that I am all throughout the season it worked out.
Other questions? Joey, you were the first person to score at the baseball championship this year. Did that cross your mind at all?
No, it didn't. But it's a fun little fact that I guess I'll have for the rest of my life for sure. Yeah, that's awesome.
Coach, I noticed you were drinking a cherry Coke at the end of the game. You said that's a tradition you started?
Yeah, that's about 12 years tradition. Me and my assistants always have a cherry Coke after a win, and that's why I have the figure I do.
Well, Joey, you made that incredible play, but I mean, talk about the emotions there that they go and review it, and they send you back on the field. I mean, what was going through your head in that moment?
Honestly, I trusted it. I don't know. I was just praying for the best, and even if it didn't go our way. I knew that, Christian Williams was on the mound, and he's got one of the slowest heartbeats on the mound coming out of the pen, consistent pitcher. So regardless of what happened, I figured we were going to be all right.
And Coach, it seemed like as far as pitching wise, Dylan goes 70, Brandon Christian, Brandon James, kind of seemed like everything went according to plan for you guys.
Yeah, for the most part, all year, those guys we're not here without those guys, and that's your typical kind of close ball game that we've done. And we still had Ray Sobolski ready to go because multiple days before he would have to throw again. So he was in the pen just in case it got even hairier. So I like those options. And like Joey just said, Christian practices every single day a slow heartbeat. So every time he touches the ball, pretty confident in him. And then obviously James has been a huge asset to us the whole year.
Well, Dylan, for you as a starter, I mean, talk about the confidence it gives you knowing that you can hand the ball off to those guys coming in behind.
Yeah, it's a ton of confidence. And when he went out there, I was like, hey, like, slow heartbeat, you got this. And I truly meant it, and that's how it's been all season long. Just being able to hand the ball off to those guys and not even really worry about, any damage. And if there is damage, he's just going to execute the next pitch and get another out. So it's great.
Well, Coach, talk about James a little bit too. Set the single-season program record for saves and breaks the Pac-West Conference record as well.
Yeah, extremely happy for him. He found a really good home. Everyone on the team gets along with him very well. He is just a really good pitcher, and he's a really good person. He's a great dugout guy. It's not surprising that he's had the year he's had, and he's very smart when it comes to the pitching end. So I think he keeps getting better as the season goes on, which is exciting. But once again, just really happy for him and his success this year.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.